All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome. We are back with a new video. As I love to open up with my day, let me tell you, give a shout out to all CNAs, all healthcare workers. It's really a lot. And I said, I cannot neglect my YouTube family because y'all family. You know, we family. We talk. We have a good show. And I said, I can't neglect the YouTube because YouTube is where it's at. So this is where I can entertain. This is where I can vent. And this is where I can do all that stuff. But, you know, I want to say shout out to all the CNAs. Shout out to the CNAs that have to take care of 18, 19 people like myself. Taking care of all those people and yet still coming here entertaining y'all. It's really not. This is a new video. This is not a replay. Shout out to the producers that's going to catch this, that will catch this in the replay. But this is a live, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to be getting into Tristan Thompson sending a cease and desist letter to the No Jumper podcast. We're going to be talking about, and we're going to be getting into Kamala Harris comments saying that America is not racist. We're going to talk about that again. And we're going to be getting into Erica Banks saying that she needs to get a boobs job. She finally listened to the Wiley Show. So we definitely going to get into that as well. Okay, but let's first open up with none other. Let's first open the show up with Tristan Thompson. I want to first open the show up to this to screen share this. And this is apparently on the TMZ posted it. This is literally breaking news. So I want to just dive into this search. Now, little backstory. Y'all already know it was some women that came out and said that Tristan Thompson cheated on Chloe with her. And this is, let me see. Okay. Right here. It got right here. Is this it? Oh, no, that's not it. I'm sorry. My bad, you guys. I got the wrong one. Let me go to the Tristan Thompson one. I was just on it. That's just Duckers. He's out. He's out on bail. He's out on bail. But who cares about that? We already talked about that. But here we go. There's the one. So let me screen share so we can show that. That's the one. Okay, here we go. All right. So Tristan Thompson shoots down the cheating claims, threatened to sue Sydney Chase is a liar. Let's go down. Let's see. It says Sydney responded to Tristan legal threats saying she has not received the cease and desist letter. She adds, let this be a lesson to not let anyone, no matter the money or fame they have, to shut you down or tarnish your name. Sources closest to tells TMZ Tristan and his team are also suspicious of Chase motives because she reportedly has been shopping a reality TV deal. And that's her on there talking about DM for promo because she's getting all that clout on her page. And so on top of that, she recently boasted on social media about an increase of her online engagement numbers, seemingly to attract potential advertisers. I'm sorry. Tristan Thompson has hired a legal gun shooting down new cheating allegations from an Instagram model, calling her a liar and threatened to sue her if she keeps yapping. The Celtics star who's back in with Khloe Kardashian now has an attorney, Marty Singer, fire off a cease and desist letter to Sydney Chase, who recently claimed she had sex with Tristan since he and Khloe reunited. She also claimed to have salacious texts from him. In the letter obtained by TMZ, Singer calls her allegations malicious, defamatory fabrications, adding, Mr. Thompson has no relationship with you whatsoever. He never sent you any such text. Singer goes on to accuse Chase of making up quotes from Tristan, having no proof to back up her claims, blast her by saying, it's obvious that you are a liar. The letter concluded by saying, if Chase doesn't stop defaming Thompson in the media or online, you do so at your own peril, since you may find yourself in court attempting to defend yourself. Okay. So we go all the way down. Thompson attorney also sent a cease and desist letter to Adam 22, host of the No Jumper podcast, on which Chase initially blab about the cheating allegation. No Jumper has already removed the portion of Cindy interview where she talks about the alleged flame. We'll see if Chase keeps quiet. And you know what? She's not going to keep quiet. Let me tell you something. When you do these cease and desist letter, that is nothing but a piece of paper. It does not hold any weight. If you get a cease and desist letter or a demand letter, that no money will exit out of your account, nothing will stop. You will literally have to go to court and sue. Now, just because you go to court and sue does not necessarily mean that you're going to win the lawsuit, because many people have sent cease and desist letters. It comes across your desk. I have sent out a couple of myself, and it's all just to say a warning. If you doesn't stop, legal action will happen. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see this clout chaser stopping saying these allegations about Tristan Thompson. Tristan, we're going to have to sue her. But when you sue her, it is a process. And I always use the Tasha K and Cardi B lawsuit as an example. Cardi B sued Tasha, but that's a long, lengthy legal process that is heading to trial in the fall of this year, September or in the fall of this year. So it's a long, lengthy process to sue somebody. And then you got to get the attorneys. You got to serve them. You got to get the process server. It's a case that's going on with Dr. Larry Reed. He want to sue two YouTubers that is extremely obsessed, that have said allegations and interviewing and accusers of Dr. Larry Reed, and they're saying that he did all of this stuff. So now Dr. Larry Reed got to get process servers, and Dr. Larry Reed have to get his attorney to file it in the court, and also have to get process servers just to take them to court. Unfortunately, the burden is on you. Even though you're getting slander and you're getting trash, you got to go to your attorney, go into your bank account and pay money. And even if you win, if they ain't got money, you still out of the money that you paid for, because if they ain't got the money, they don't have it. That's not the only person that had got sued. If you all can go back with Andre Caldwell, which is getting evicted, by the way, he got sued by, I forgot who did he get sued by. Mr. Stewart, Cordell Stewart. I hope I'm saying his name. He got sued by him, and he actually won and got a judgment against Andre Caldwell to pay money. So it goes that way. It was another lawsuit that in YouTube, something to bring your memory. If you all could remember when the ATLians sued Funky Dineva for failure of rent, and it took a while for her to get the money, and she still didn't get all the money that she needed when the doo-doo was on, the dog poop was on her carpet. So back to this situation with Tristan Thompson, you're literally going to make this clout church to get more clout by sending out a cease and desist letter. Now, your wife, or is it your wife or your girlfriend? I don't know if they married. Is they married? Is Chloe and Tristan married? When she reached out to her in the DM, you're only making this story grow legs. So now that you're getting a cease and desist letter and all of this stuff, you're just making this woman get more famous and get more clout. That's all you're doing with her. Now, if you didn't hump her, it is what it is. But if you're going to sue, go ahead and sue. And I'm going to tell you, it is a process. You better call Cardi B. Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. You better call Cardi B, because Cardi B sued a YouTuber, and they had talked about her for a long, lengthy time. And they still have not settled that lawsuit to this day. I'm just telling you. So if you want to go ahead on and get some legal action, you go ahead on and get the legal action. Let me also now that was that exclusive on that and all that. We wish him well, and Tristan Thompson is very attractive. Do I believe that he cheated on with this clout chaser? The answer is no. Text messages can be it's apps that can make you forward text messages. It is some apps out here that you can manipulate text messages. If you don't have an audio of this person or some visual of this person, I'm not going to believe it. I'm just not going to look at text messages or DMs. You could go to Photoshop and you can Photoshop some DMs to make it seem somebody was in your DM and there wasn't nobody in that DM, period. And you could do that as well. Okay? So I don't feel for Tristan Thompson. He's rich. You know what I'm saying? If I was him, I wouldn't sue her. I mean, why would you waste your money on a broke hoe? She don't have any money. She's right now screenshotting her engagements and telling people, hit me up to DM me. She's trying to get advertisers. So you're not going to get nothing from this hoe. You're just not going to get anything. You're not. You're not going to get nothing from that clout chaser. What you going to get? She don't have the money. So if you sue her for $1 million, you would never see it. Only thing she would do, she's going to continue to talk, continue to do interviews, continue to do that. That's one of the things with Cardi B and the Tasha K case. Cardi B wanted Tasha K to stop. She kept going back with Cardi B. Cardi B kept going back with Tasha. She got the process server. She started leaking stuff to the media. And what did it make Tasha? It made her to one of the biggest bloggers, media empires, period. It made her one of the biggest. She got bigger since of the lawsuit. She didn't get smaller. She didn't go out of business. She got bigger. So when you're talking about just suing somebody, know what you're doing. It's a costly thing. All right. So I want to speak on Andrew Caldwell. He's getting evicted. This is a sad situation because I don't know why Andrew is not a millionaire. That man, when he said, I ain't getting no more, I am delivered, should be sitting on millions. If he's not a millionaire, something is wrong with how he handled his viral moment. He was viral in the Koja Church. He was on Jimmy Kimmel. He was on all these different shows. He should not be evicted. He should be sitting on millions with selling off merchandise alone. But it's other groups took advantage of his likeness and they made a coin. Shout out to what's that blog that always talk about Andrew talked about mother, and they made money off his likeness. They made t-shirts, the Usher board. It was a whole Instagram page, a Facebook page that made money off of Andrew. He should have been sitting on millions. I don't understand. It's nowhere in the world that you should be homeless. I mean, getting evicted. It's some other two YouTubers, and I don't know their financial situation, but I Google how much they make on YouTube. They're now talking about they're homeless, sleeping in a car. They can't find no apartment, and it's two of them, and I still don't understand how can you be homeless when you're getting all these millions of views on YouTube. What are you doing with your YouTube check? I'm just saying. I'm not trying to judge, but I'm just saying. But when I look at Andrew, I'm like, how are you getting evicted? And then some people got the money and still don't pay their rent. Pay your rent. You will get evicted. Pay your rent. I paid my rent early because I didn't even want to keep it. I said, let me hurry up and pay it. I paid it early. And I double checked. I said, is it paid? I paid it early. Then when I get paid again, I'm going to pay it early again because I don't even want to wait till the first. I just want to hurry up and pay it so it'll already be paid. I don't have to worry about it. It's one thing I don't want to have to worry about with that. I was just staying with somebody and they needed another piece of payment. Now, mind you, I wasn't on the lease when I was staying with them, but they couldn't find another roommate. Out of the goodness of my heart, I paid them another payment of rent and then paid what I stay right now. Because I remember when I couldn't get a place, they got a place in their name for us to get a 2-bedroom. And I remember that. And I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead on and just pay you the $600. Even though I'm not living there anymore, here you go. This is the last $600, even though I'm not there. I just did it because he did something out of goodness heart for me. And so I, in return, returned the favor. It is what it is. But I don't want to be coming out here talking about I'm getting evicted unless my health is declined, unless I can't work anymore, unless I can't come on YouTube anymore. Then I can understand when you're not healthy, I can understand. But when you healthy, when you having viral moments, when you on the internet talking trash, and you mean to tell me you get filed, it's an eviction? I just don't understand that. I don't. You could be on YouTube making thousands. Your personality is big. You could be on Bingo making thousands. Jason Lee came out and he said, quote, he made over $23,000 off of Bingo. That's what Jason Lee said. So if Jason Lee can make that, Andrew Caldwell, you can make at least $80,000 because everybody love to look at you and laugh. They entertained by you. They know that you still like peen. They know that you're not delivered. But they just love listening to you and following you and laughing because you entertaining. They know you still like peen. They know you still lick peen. They know you don't like no yoni. It is what it is. They already know that. So when you get up there and talk about you don't like men's no more, the women already know that you like men's on top of men's. Period. And they always go on your live and they say you got too much influence to be filing back, to having your landlord to evict you. That is something that's not right. That's not cool. That's not a good look, in my humble opinion. And I don't know why I'm on him like this because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of his antics. Anytime he go live, especially it's one live that Andrew Caldwell was very funny. It was doing the protesting. He was out there protesting during the George Floyd protest. So he was out there protesting. And so the police was like, hey, if you don't disperse, we will use gas or something. So they kept saying that. And he's still out there. Don't call me sis. He just out there with his phone. So the police, they dispersed the tear gas. So he got tear gas. And he was like, oh my gosh, can you hold me? Can I get some of your water? They tried to give him, he didn't have no milk. He didn't have no water. He wanted to hold the white people, the other protesters. Hold me. It's like he was trying to be down limits. It got sprayed with gas. And then he calmed down. They got the stuff out of his eye. Then he decided, I want to go back out there and do some more reporting and all that again. Then they was throwing the tear gas again. I'm like, dude, what are you out there trying to protest? You're not ready. You don't have your book bag. You don't have your milk. You don't have your water. Why in the world would you go to a protest without a book bag with all your supplies? So if you do get pepper sprayed or gassed up or gas all in your face, you can know how to clear it out. You're not prepared. So why are you there? But he was there for a click and a view and got gas. They gave him a warning. That's one thing about them officers. They said, listen, please disperse. You do not have permission to gather here. If you don't disperse, we will throw the gas. And he up there responded to his followers, talking about don't call me sis and all this. And I'm just like, and then you went right back out there. So now I understand why he can't get a job. People were saying maybe he needs to get a regular job. Every regular job that he had, he loses it because people go there and they harasses him. Because he was working at CVS. I think it was CVS or Walgreens. They kept going up to his job, harassing him or reporting him, and I think he lost his job. So it's kind of hard for him to get a regular job because he's so famous that people know him. And they had reported him and they got him fired. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, hey, it is what it is. He's going to be in my prayers because I don't want to see nobody homeless. He's definitely going to be in my prayers. I don't want to see nobody get evicted. That's a terrible feeling. I don't think that's right. So you know what I'm saying? But you have to, you know what I'm saying? You have to pay your bills. And if you an influencer, if YouTube ain't cutting it, go get your regular job. I'm not ashamed to go get me a regular job. Not ashamed at all to go get me a regular job. Now, I can make a nice coin on YouTube if I stay on YouTube a lot of times and push some more content out. But I'm not ashamed to be a working YouTuber. Somebody made me feel ashamed, like how you have a YouTube channel and you working? Because I want to, and I don't feel shame and I don't feel embarrassed about it. it is what it is. Until this show really, really pop, okay? Then you'll see me to it. I'm talking about pop. I'm talking about $10,000, $15,000 in my account every single month. That's good money for me. Single black male, $10,000, $15,000 a month. Now this is extra on top of this. I'm just being smart. And I went back to work, and somebody was like, "Why are you doing that? You on YouTube? Don't you feel embarrassed? What if one of your subscribers see you at work?" I'm not gonna feel ashamed. Hey, it is what it is. I met a subscriber. I was at 7-Eleven, and it was, "Oh my gosh, Wiley." They was like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Marquise." It was like, "Are you on YouTube?" I'm like, "Yes, well, Wiley." So, "Oh my gosh, I love you. Where you stay at?" All that. And I'm like, "You don't even know where I stay at." She was a beautiful, chocolate, thick woman, really beautiful. And I had my regular blue scrubs on, just regular blue scrubs, just at 7-Eleven trying to get me a bite to eat. I'm tired. Didn't feel like I didn't want to talk. I just didn't feel like hearing about no Wiley Show because I worked for 8 hours. But now knowing that I have a show that's known around the world and people come up to me and all that stuff, and I have to be conscious of that I'm just not just a regular person. I have a show that people love. And I was shocked to see her up talking to me. I'm like, why is this beautiful lady talking to me? I'm like, damn, I got a show that she liked. But okay. So we hugged and took a picture and all that good stuff. I was tired, but it's a good thing to see people that you reach on YouTube. So that did make me feel good. And that was a sign, because at one point, I'm going to say this and we get to other topics. At one point, I was going to quit YouTube. I said, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm done with it. I did enough. It is what it is. I'm done with it. I was going to quit. At one point, I was going to quit. I wasn't pushing that much content. And in my mind, so I'm going to quit. When I met that lady, I'm like, man, you know you can't quit. It's people that love you. It's people that love you. So you can't quit. So I was like, okay, I can't quit and all that good stuff. All right, it's people that love me, watch the show and stuff like that. And so we was juveniles. Okay, it is what it is. Okay. So Andrew Caldwell, get on YouTube and you come on my show. Let me see if I can send him a DM, because the last time we sent him a DM, he wanted $250. He wanted $500 for an interview. I give him $250. He wanted $500 for an interview. That's what he wanted. The last time we reached out to him for an interview, he wanted $500. Now I probably give him $250 for an interview, and we definitely can get into a good conversation. Okay, a good conversation. So my publicist, we'll be reaching out to Andrew Caldwell and stuff like that. Okay, and then if he on other shows, that'll just tell you. I'm gonna send him a message and say, hey man, you about to get evicted. I got $250 to bring you on the show. A Q250. Come on, let's talk. Let's just talk about the culture. Let's talk about you being delivered. Let's talk about how you like puss. Let's talk about it all. Let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it all. Let's talk about it all like you like this. It just so me, but I just can't see. Okay, all right, and then my producer, and then we open up the phone lines and let the people call in. For that interview, I let the people call in. Okay. All right, so that was that. We talked about Andrew Caldwell. We talked about that. What else did I want to talk about today that I did get a chance to talk about? We're going to talk about Erica Banks. So, wow. Okay, I think 1501 Erica Banks' team is listening to the Wiley Show, because one thing about the Wiley Show, we said Erica Banks need some boobs. She need a butt. She's too small. It's not a good look. Ain't nobody trying to smash a woman with no breasts. So she needs some melons and all of that. Let me see if we can find. Let me see if I can find. Hold up. We can find her words of what she said. Give me a second while I find it. Here we go. And people was dragging me. Wiley, let her be her. All that, just dragging me and all that. And this is what Erica Banks said. Let me see. They were just dragging me. So, okay. And I said it publicly. And here she is on May the 3rd, 2021. I'm getting my boobs done. I don't care. Because the reason, let me deconstruct that. Let me deconstruct the reason why she says she's getting her boobs done. The reason why she's getting her boobs done because she's not really getting that clout like that with that flat chest. I'm just saying. I'm not body shaming you. I'm speaking in the lens of being successful in this music industry today. Because of the success of Nicki Minaj, because of the success of Megan Thee Stallion being a big, tall, beauty women, big built women, you got to have some breasts to compete in this business. No man want to just smash you and you ain't got no butt and you ain't got no breasts. It just ain't gonna be popping. So that's the only thing that she missing. And when I saw her perform, I said, "Oh, she need her breasts done and she need her butt done." So once them busted checks came in, once that busted royalties and all that stuff started coming in, I'm like, this is the reason why Erica Banks her body needs to get some body enhancements and some change to her body. And then once she started to get that, then she's going to get some more clout, some more extreme clout because she is talented. She just flat chested. I'm just saying. She's just a good flat chested woman. And she know that she flat chested. That's why she said, I'm just saying, I'm getting my boobs done. I don't care. Period. I'm speaking for just in the business of it. Okay? It is what it is. I'm speaking for it. She's just too little. She's just too small. So I said this, and of course I got dragged. But shout out to my producers that was tagging me, talking about, Wiley, you see this? Did you have call out on it? And I was like, I see it. I just want to know, did you see it? I wish I could find that timestamp. So a producer, if you can find me talking about this a couple of months, I think a month or so ago, please let me know so I can post it on my Instagram. That's what she needs to go to the next level. And mark my words, when she get her boobs done and when she get her butt done, you're going to see her get number ones. You're going to see her get some serious clout. You're going to see her doing songs from Nicki Minaj, and you're going to see that change. And you're going to see a change into her fan base, into her reach. I'm saying it what it is. Many people are going to think that I'm body shaming. I'm not. I'm just giving my honest opinion of what it takes for a female to be successful in this music industry. What is that female that did get on that Future remix? What's her name? Amaretta? Is it Amaretta? Amaretta. You look too much like Amaretta. You gotta get me feminine wise. You look too masculine. And that's another reason why Amaretta really not getting that clout like that. Don't nobody want to see a female rapper rapping like a man. You got to give me that feminine rap. You got to give me something I want to smash. I don't want to smash you as a woman and you rapping like a whole dude. You wearing a do-rag. You wearing a fitted cap. You wearing a Amaretta. I'm just not really for that. You got to give me some feminine. You got to give me some boobs. You got to give me some butt. I don't want to see you wear the whole fitted cap and some Timberland boots and you up there rapping hard as the next man. No, I need some feminine, give me that feminine energy. It is what it is. I don't want you talking about how somebody was going down eating your yoni and you looking like a whole WWE wrestler. No, you gotta give me what that look. Now I know it's some people in here that's going to disagree, but Amaretta, you got to give me some femininity. You need to do a whole revamp because I'm just not. Even though you rap, but I can't see myself smashing Amaretta at all. I'm looking like, child, this ain't nothing I want to smash. Women don't want to be like that. Women want to be like the women that get their wigs done by Tay or get their wigs done by Jonathan Wright. So I'm just giving my honest opinion. And again, okay, I'm just giving my honest opinion. I know people gonna say, "Why are you body shaming?" I'm giving my honest opinion, and if you don't like it, you can call in and you can give your opinion, and you can dial that number, and the moderators, y'all post that number down there because I know I'm telling the truth. I'm speaking from an A&R rep perspective. I'm speaking for how to be successful in this music business. I'm not talking about that. If you want to be a flat-chested woman in every walk of life, then you could be a flat-chested woman and be a proud flat-chested woman. But I'm speaking about how to be successful in the music business. If you that emotional being flat-chested, no, I'm not coming at you. I'm talking about if you want to get in this business, in this music business, right now the trend is big boobs, big butt. That is the trend in this business. Megan Thee Stallion changed it up by being a tall, huge, tall, thick black woman, a stallion woman. She changed it up. Nicki did what she did. Kim did what she did. Right now, we're not really looking for a flat-chested woman. I'm sorry. Y'all ain't buying her records being flat-chested. If y'all was buying her records, she wouldn't say this. Boom. I'm going to get my boobs done. I don't care, because she understands the reason why that is. I don't understand that. I don't know what. Let me not look at the comments. I don't want them dragging me in because I know they dragging me in the comments. I know they dragging me down there in the comments. I just gave my opinion. Okay. And let me see. Do y'all press 1 if y'all want me to open up the phone lines? Press 1 if y'all want me to open up the phone lines. Press 1 if y'all want me to open up the phone lines. You know what I'm saying? Press 1 if y'all want me to open the phone lines. I'm going to see if we get 6 people to press 1, then we'll open up the phone lines. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. So let's get into Kamala Harris. Okay. My last topic, then we can open up the phone lines. We allow y'all to call in. So the vice president, Kamala Harris, said that America is not racist. And I understood why did she say that. Because she is the vice president of the United States. 68% of the voting bloc was white Americans. If you are a mainstream candidate, president, vice president, if you're a mainstream, I'm talking about a national candidate, you have to speak national values and views and not disrupt or upset the white voting bloc, because they are still the major voting bloc that vote. They still are the major voting as a whole. So if Kamala Harris would have came out and said these words, America is a racist country, she would have lost her chance to ever become president, and she would have not been invited to come on the ticket of Joe Biden when he run for re-election, because white people would have held that and they would have dragged her. All of conservative media would have dragged her all through the mud. If we could go back to when President Obama, when that officer arrested that professor, and he said that officer acted stupidly. White America dragged President Obama so bad that he had to go and do a beer summit just to calm down the country. Again, a white America do not want to have a conversation about racism. Now, I agree with what Roland Martin said, and I watched Roland Martin's show. I agree with what he said. If that question is being asked, you should say, if you look at the disparity of wealth, if you look at how Black people is dying from COVID, from cancer, from heart disease, let's have that conversation. Make it about the issues instead of just saying America is racist, because that's going to turn a lot of people away. But have a more in-depth conversation and force your opponent, which is white America, to have that conversation and that dialogue. The one thing about Tim Scott, Senator Tim Scott, which he will run for president one day, because that's what he's doing, and he's running again for senator. He wants his white conservative people to vote for him again. That is like music to the ears to hear a Black man say this is not a racist country. That secure his spot to win again in his race for senator. Even when he spoke on Face the Nation, he said that in education we need the what was that, Face the Nation? What did he say? We need to flatten the curve, or we need to even the playing field in education. If you need to even the playing field in education, speaking about black people, HBCUs compared to other educational institutions, already it's some problems in there. So if you have to even the playing field of education, that's a reason why we have to have a conversation of this country being racist, that most of these institutions are racist. But you got to be willing to have the conversation and debate. The reason why Kamala Harris did not say that is because she's not about to lose that white support that she got. It ain't going to happen. The reason why you see President Obama did not talk about race is because you are going to upset a lot of white people. But this is what I want to say. We need real leaders. Now, I said all that. Let me give my opinion. That will be willing to lose, but to speak truth to power. What we need now in this country, because I'm speaking about today, we need leaders to keep it real. Even if you do lose some white folks that say, hey, I ain't dealing with that. It is what it is. But you as a leader have to keep it real. Even if you lose support, at least you keep it real, because don't be a hypocrite and be like, well, American, but in private conversations, you know damn well America racist. You're a hypocrite. We need real leaders, and black folks need to support real leaders. Don't have me out there speaking it out, and I'm getting dragged, and my black brothers and sisters is hiding and not coming out and vote for me or defending me or financially support me. Don't require these black leaders to come out here speaking truth to power, and you at home and not vote for them or not donate to their campaign or not out there knocking on doors. Don't have these black leaders speaking truth to power and you know where to be around to support them, because that ain't right. Because if it ain't right. So support them if you see brothers and sisters that is really speaking truth to power and that is doing the work. Whew. Let me drink some water, because they're definitely going to need the support. They're definitely going to need it. I'm telling you. When Dr. King, when he spoke against the Vietnam War, he lost a lot of major support from his base. Many people said, sit down, let Jesse Jackson run the movement. You are out of place. The NAACP called him out. Many other organizations called him out. And fast forward to this day, he was on the right side of history, but he had lost a lot of support. A lot of black people stopped supporting him. So when you get leaders to really speak up, make sure the community is going to be there to support them. The same way about Farrakhan, when he speak up, make sure the black base is there in support. And the black base support Farrakhan, despite what the media say and push a narrative. Black folks love him. Anytime he speaks to thousands of people. So, you know what I'm saying? Black people love him and support him. He got a high approval rating with Black America, despite what you hear from the mainstream media. Okay? So I'm going to open up the phone lines. Give me a second. I want to give a special shout out. Hey, J Love, I see you. I haven't seen you in a long time. I know you probably mad at me. I want you to call in, J Love. Hey, Day. I see you, Day. I see Day in the chat. I'm live. But I know, you know, if you flat chested, you can call in. Don't make no difference. You know what I'm saying? You beautiful. Okay, let's hold the phone line. Woo, I thought I was tired. I could have went on for a whole nother hour. I thought I was tired. Let me open up these phone lines. Give me a second, you guys. Moderators, just post it on the chat. Let's speak on the subject. So get ready. If you have to write it on a piece of paper, just do it again. Okay? Because we want to get out of here at a certain time. But we ain't go live yesterday, so we did a replay. All right, give me a second. I'll open up these lines. And I want to hear from the women that want to speak up on the show. Give me a second. Where are we at? Okay. Let's open up the phone lines. Let me drink some more of this water. Okay. Woo! Shout out to Erica Banks. We sent her this live. I think 3 producers said they was gonna send it to her. I didn't send it to her. I said I'm not gonna send it to her. I think 3 producers sent it to her. But if y'all want to send her this live, we can get on the show. But y'all gotta show support. Send it to her in the live. We would love to see if she gonna come on the show. All right. All right. Let me see. All right. Give me a second. The number is 646-716-8447. 646-716-8447. And
your show will go live in 5 seconds.
There we go.
3, 2, 1.
We live. All right. All right. 9867. Hello.
Hi, Wiley in chat. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, let me turn you up a little bit.
You can hear me, Wiley?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, hi. This is the voice from New York. Wally, why are you always doing it? Why are you always trying to bait us when it comes to stuff like this?
No, I already said that before she even said that. I said my point. And when the last time you seen a flat-chested, answer this voice, when the last time you seen a flat-chested female rapper make it successfully with no boobs?
Okay, so it depends on the goal of the female rapper. For example, like Missy wasn't flat. She wasn't flat-chested. When Missy was a tomboy, she made it. The Brat was a tomboy, she made it. Right? We do have some heavy hitters that broke different barriers and still made it into rap. Why do we feel like as Black women we have to conform to the patriarchal thoughts of men? At the end of the day, Erica Banks is very pretty. This is why people have low self-esteem. They try to appease those who don't matter. Y'all not writing her a check. She can get the boobs and the butt and still be corny. That doesn't mean she's gonna get.
I'm telling you, when she get her boobs done and her butt done, a lot of people is gonna show her support.
I think if she, first of all, in order for you to become successful in the rap game now, you have to be a degenerate. You have to be able to say retarded things online, speak intelligent, speak not intelligent at all for you to be successful. Now, you pressured Erica Banks to get the breast implants. She probably heard you, and then once one person said it, she probably got bullied into getting it. Now she's trying to get it, not knowing that breast implants can cause cancer later on in life, right? And a plastic lymphoma is a certain type of cancer that some women will get with breast implants. And all these surgeries, I can't wait to see how everyone who got surgery, how they're going to look later on down the line, because they're not going to age well at all. All the silicone, all the injections, the BBL, this, that, and the third, just lose weight. If you want, let me just clear this up. It's fine you want to get plastic surgery. That's your business. But couldn't that money be used for better use? We have people who go abroad to get surgery all the time just for clicking a view. Hence why Instagram just needs to just stop with the clicking views and the likes, because I feel like a lot of our young youth is being pressured. And poor Erica Banks. Now you influence her to get the breast implants, Wiley, and I bet she's still going to be a cornball. If she's not popping, she's not popping. Nothing you can do to make her pop. And also, Amaretta is very gorgeous, okay? Like, I didn't even know she would do that, but she's a very beautiful chocolate queen. Just like Tiara Wax. Tiara Wax can spit lyrically, right? I think. Wiley.
Okay, I hear you on that. But let's look at Amaretta. Like, that's another one. Ain't nobody really checking for. You got to, it's a certain look that female rappers have in this business in 2021. It's the industry. It's the industry. And what I'm telling you, you don't think it's a certain look in the business? You don't see a flat-chested, do-rag wearing, Timberland boots wearing female rapping right now? And the Brat wasn't even the Brat wasn't really that successful. The Brat wasn't. But when the last time she had a number one? She only had one hit song. When the last time she had another hit?
Because she doesn't want to sign a contract. The thing is, because nowadays a lot of artists, it depends, right? Because you could do a 360 deal. Like, let's think about Megan Dale. Megan Dale is not a good deal, right? Nowadays, a lot of these rappers are being preyed upon to give away their whole masters, to do 360 deals, to look at where they go later on. A lot of them are broke. A lot of them have borrowed money. Some of the money is not even there, it's a loan. Okay, and even more prominent than now. And not every rapper want to be mainstream. Some are just happy, just chilling in the background, right? But what I'm saying is, yes, Nicki Minaj went all the way because I guess she felt pressure. I don't know, right? Because I do think people who do too much plastic surgery are like, they have low self-esteem, some way, some form, but it is trying to pacify it, right? And I don't know. I mean, Cardi B was a stripper before, so of course she had to have a certain look to be a stripper. You don't really see flat-chested stripper unless you got a big butt or inverse. But I don't like people.
But I don't want to see a flat-chested stripper. I'm not gonna throw you my hard-earned money and you flat-chested, or if you ain't got no butt. I'm just not gonna do it.
When did I say, have you been to a strip club?
I haven't been to a strip club, but I love a certain type. You gotta have ass. Nothing but ass should be jiggling in my face.
Thank you. You know, okay. I've been to a strip club when I used to take pole dancing. I only go to strip clubs just to see how the ladies pole dance. If you're just taking off your clothes, I will not tip you because anyone can do that. Shoot, I can do that. But if you're not pole and you're doing skills, that's where I tip you because I know how much core, like muscle control you need, how much core you need, and you earn that dollar because I'm going there for skills. Now, if you don't need to have big boobs and a big butt in a stripping industry. It depends on the strip club. It depends on how the girls look. Yes, you may have to be condoned to that. And then if you're dark skinned, it's even harder, right? We all know there's an issue with dark skin and light skin in the rapping industry and the stripping world. But if you have the skills, I'm tipping you everything. I'm not going up on $20 though, you know, because I'm a student. But I do tip accordingly, okay? And I also don't go to a strip club. I don't pay until that's why I go before 9 o'clock because Magic City, when I was back in college, it was free before 9, okay? So we used to go there before 9, and then we stole the skills. But you've never been to a strip club. So I don't even know how stripper is right now, to be honest with you, because I haven't been in years.
I'm going to go after the pandemic because I damn sure don't want to see no stripper with no mask on. I damn sure don't want that. You know, I want to be able to smell it. I don't want to having no mask on and all that. And you in a cubicle.
But what if her mask is razzle dazzle?
No, I don't want to. No, I want to see the lips.
Part of her whole gimmick.
No, I don't want to see. No. In my fantasy, I don't want to see you with no mask in no cubicle. I want to be able to feel you and touch you. Period.
Okay, but what if she wants to be known for sensual mask beauty?
No, that's not my cup of tea.
I don't want to see no stripper with no fake anything because I feel like, first of all, it's botch jobs. They don't go to the right people. They don't pay the money, right? Like plastic surgeon, like if anything, you can do cosmetic surgery for whatever reason, right? Because they get money. But if you do go to a board certified physician, because a lot of people are losing their lives going across Mexico, going across to Turkey, it's not worth it. Like your health is never worth the cheap thing. Because quality is better. Quality is much better than quantity, right? Like I pay bread for a good plastic surgeon in America because complications have what happened. I can sue and get my and get my bread. If you go across in Mexico, you can't do that. A case just happened with a black woman went across sea to Mexico to get a BBL, ended up passing away, and she left 2 kids behind. So that's my comment on those things. Now let's go to Kamala Harris because. You know, this is what sets me of Kamala Harris, right? I attended an HBCU. Kamala attended an HBCU. Yes, I know her name is Kamala, but I feel like Kamala sounds much better. But anyway, Kamala, she went to Howard, pledged, and pledged AKA, right? She's part of the Winks. She part of so many different organizations for Black, for Black people and stuff. And she comes from a minority background, right? Her father's African American, Jamaican. Her mother is Indian, right? Not Indian, but Indian. And they all came, of course, which means she comes from immigrant family. So I know they went through racism. You cannot tell me she did not go through racism. I feel like that's why she probably went to an HBCU. Okay, that's why she pledged a sorority, right, to work with issues when it comes to the black community. And for her to sit up there and act like it doesn't happen or it doesn't exist, it's a slap in the face to everyone who believes in her. Now let's be honest. the Black people definitely push it. Black women definitely pushed her, right? Her sorority sisters going to the HBCU. Even I went to the HBCU. I didn't go to Howard. I went to the number one HBCU. But even then, we highlighted her because we were happy that we have someone who is biracial, or who's Black, who don't consider herself Black, she considers herself biracial, is running. And for her to sit there on national television and lie on Al Gore TV, that was so disrespectful. So I'm happy that Dr. Umar Johnson called her out. I'm happy he called her out.
I feel you on there.
Because, you know, like, are we in La La Land? Because this is the problem. You see, white people love to escape from realism. They think everything we're experiencing is all in our head, right? Oh, that's not true. The police is not like that. Oh, that's not true. Y'all not really getting killed. Oh, that's not, like, they tell these lies to themselves, like propaganda, for them to believe it. And the worst thing you can do is validate what they think is correct. That's what she did. She validated what she thinks is correct. She should have said, yes, America does have racial tendencies.
But she did say that. But she did say that America have racist problems. She just did not say America is a racist country. But if you listen to her words,
if you have racial problems, you are racist.
But if you say something, I understand that. But if she say something like that, do you imagine the firestorm that she will receive that same day? And once President Biden, now the person that should have said it is President Joe Biden, because he's a white man. He should have said it. Because the vice president, I want people to understand, the vice president is not the leader of this country. The president of the United States is. So if the president have already led the spirit and say America is not a racist, then you damn sure got to follow suit, or you're going to say, oh, you need to resign and somebody else needs to become the vice president. So you can't go against the grain.
Then so be it.
Okay.
Because this is a bigger picture than her. Right, she was Attorney General, and you know.
But she's not the president, ma'am. She's the vice president.
Yes, you're right. She's not the vice, but she can still have her own voice.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. If you a vice president have your own voice and go against the president, and it's a firestorm, and they dragging her, they dragging the administration, you can make it bad for President Biden's agenda. I'm just saying, you got to play ball. It is what it is. You can't go against and have your own mind and speak something totally against what Joe Biden is speaking.
Why not?
You can't do it. You will lose your job.
You have to have someone who.
But she'll lose her job. Was what I'm saying. She will not be the vice president.
It's not guaranteed that she'll lose her. If you fall for something, you fall for anything, right? Yes, Joe Biden has never lived or walked in Kamala's shoes.
Absolutely.
He's a white guy.
Absolutely.
So we can never talk of the thing is white people cannot talk about racial tension. What can you talk about? Even if you're Jew, yes, Jewish people went through a lot, but they have gotten their roses and they have been well respected. Same with Italians. They have gotten their roses and have been respected, except for Black people.
Right.
You're coming from someone who's okay, like at the same token, because you jump off the roof, I'm gonna fall off the roof with you? No.
All right, but
we can't do that.
But that was the voice of New York.
One more thing, one thing else on Wiley. I hope Stacey Abrams run against Kamala, because I feel like if we had her, she would tell us the real deal. Okay, like that's what we need.
Make sure you support her.
I'm not going to be supporting Kamala moving forward.
Oh, all right. We thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, callers.
Bye, Wiley.
Bye. The number is 646-716-8447. Okay, let's go to the next caller. 6539. Caller, you're on the air. We talked about Andrew Caldwell, Kamala Harris, Tristan Thompson, Erica Banks. What's your thoughts?
Before we get into all that, Wiley, you need to have like a time limit or something. And I don't know what's wrong with you. People holding. But
I'm sorry, we just get to talking.
You're right about everything.
Go ahead. I said I just get to talking, but go ahead, sis.
I think you're right about Erica Banks because it is the music industry, and that's what currently they're looking for. And she knows that maybe her manager's pressuring her. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you on that one. And I agree with you on Kamala Harris as well, because we all have a job at the end of the day. But some people, they're going to say how they feel, but not, you know, to the full extent. So that I can agree on. And as for Chloe, she always getting cheated on, so I don't even give a fuck. Oh, sorry. I don't even care if she was getting cheated on. She should have known better. And I wish we stopped calling biracial people black. All right, that's it.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in. All right. Thank you so much. All right. The number 646-716-8447 9018. Calling you on air.
Peace. What's up, Wiley? How you doing?
Doing good.
All right. I want to shout out the producers as well. Blessings to everyone. The reason why I called in is because I wanted to talk about this Erica Banks situation. A lot of the times, this is my first time calling, but I'm a long-time listener. And I know that you cover many topics, and I appreciate your opinion, your honesty, and, you know, just your objective opinion. But when it comes to female rappers, y'all got to leave that to the females. We have to decide what we want to listen to.
Excuse me?
If we keep allowing men,
How?
we keep allowing men, just a second, Wiley. Yeah, I respect you, brother. No disrespect. But if we keep allowing men to drive this boat, it is going to be sex sells. And at the end of the day, sex sells until it's sad. Y'all know I'm speaking facts. Because everybody gets old. It's the quality of the music that we respect. We respect Little Kim not because of her body, because we all know she's looking real crazy right now. But that music stands the test of time. I need these artists to start working on their artistry instead of their bodies. That's really all I wanted to say.
Well, I want to tell you, men have to have their opinion. Listen, we know what we like, and women wear wigs, they wear makeup, they already know what it is. Why do you think that Erica Banks said she wanted to get a booze job?
I think that Erica Banks wants to get a booze job because of the pressure of society. And we all know that men drive this boat. It's a man's world. It's not, I don't want to see no booze. I'm trying to hear quality songs that's going to put me in different moods. Either the club, you know, I broke up with a boy. That's what I'm looking for, the quality of the music. I really don't care what she looks like. That's for y'all.
But her music is good, but you reach more people when you get your body changed. It is what it is.
But for what reason and what purpose? Is it for the music or is it for the eye candy? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think it's the whole package. I think it's the endorsement deals. It's the increasing streams, increase the money that you would make. That is the new style now. Whether the women want to admit it to it or not, why do you think a lot of women go to Tay and get their wigs done and spend thousands of dollars to have something that you just post on Instagram? Because that's the new thing now.
Allow me to challenge you, brother. So, Nicki Minaj got her body done. When she first got it done, it was Anaconda this, Anaconda that, right? Everybody was loving Nicki. Nobody is streaming Nicki right now. And she got the body. So you let me know what the package is for real, because it don't seem like that is the total package. That doesn't make you a superstar. It doesn't give you longevity in this game. You become a fad. You would agree with that, right?
Well, listen, Nicki still is relevant. Nicki still get people to stream her stuff. She's on a hiatus right now, but she's been relevant for over 10 years. Over 10 years, she had been very relevant. And she would have not been that relevant if she was a flat check.
Because of her music or because of her body?
Because it's the full package. It's because the full package. And because of the full package. The full package. The music, her body is a part of the music. I would agree that if I wasn't a visual person and I'm like, oh yeah, she has straight bars, but I wouldn't receive Nicki Minaj that much if she was a flat chested person. I'm just saying. I want to receive.
You said something very key there. Wiley. Men are visual creatures. So yes, that is what you are attracted to. That's what you want to see. My whole point in my comment is not to prove you wrong. I'm just giving a female perspective. Is that really don't matter to us at the end of the day. We're looking for the music, and they need to hone into a better base that'll help to keep them in the game for longevity. And that's the female base. You got to figure out what we want and start appeasing that as opposed to what you're doing for men. And that's it, brother.
But why do you think women go get their body done?
I don't want to be like the other caller. But if you would allow me, if anybody is looking for a different sound, a different look of female, check out empowerment.net. I put it in the chat, and we'll talk again. All right, Wiley, I appreciate you.
Okay, but it's plenty women out here that get their body done every day. It is what it is. So I gave my opinion. Now I know some of y'all ain't gonna like my opinion, but I gave it. Okay. So the number we got time for about 2 more callers. Okay. What time is it? How long we been on here? Okay, we've been on here. I want to try to get out here at a good time. Okay. Okay, I gave my thoughts. And I just want to thank 1501 and Erica Banks. We was gonna write Erica Banks a letter. And just my suggestion, in the letter, it was going to say you need to get your body redone. You need some body enhancement. You need a little bit more juice on the body. And that was one of my suggestions that I was going to make. I have some suggestions to make this show better. Get my body together, wear sunglasses and different things to be more mainstream. It's just, we understand this and we know this, and that's what the people would like. And that's what the people would reach a bigger and broader audience. I'm just giving my opinion. Now, there's some ladies out here that say, oh, Wiley Body, it's the industry, baby. It's the industry, period. If you got a problem with that, speak it to the industry. And speaking about that, I think Kim, I've heard from a little birdie that Kim is going to talk about her plastic surgeries in her new book, Queen Bee, that will be that you can pre-order now. And she's going to be talking about that in her new book that's going to come out in November. And you can pre-order that. And I hope that she talk about it. And one of the things that she's probably going to talk about is the pressure of the music industry of getting these body alterations, and then of course other things. So we have to just keep it real, okay? Hey,
how's everything going?
Everything is going good. So what's your thoughts about the subject?
Okay, so let's get into the whole Tristan thing. I don't know why he sent this girl a cease and desist. He should have came, if he was going to come on, he should have said, listen, it didn't happen, and moved on with his life. But to send her a cease and desist, like, what is that going to do? If she says that this is what happened, you sending her a cease and desist is not going to shut her up. That's not going to hush her. You know what I'm saying? So, and Tristan been caught in multiple scandals. It was probably best for him just to, not give her no attention. Same thing with Chloe, and just let it blow over, opposed to Chloe responding to her and Tristan sending her a cease and desist. So it just made everything worse, because now you got all the blogs talking about, oh, Tristan sent this woman a cease and desist. The whole Erica Banks thing. Me personally, I didn't think that she need a breast job, but if that's something that she want to do, kudos to her. I don't think that the pressure should be put on women to go and get all of these argumentations and all of these different complications, because at the end of the day, they're the ones sitting there laying down. They're the one that has to deal with, the whatever happens. I mean, look at Hazel E. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happens, these women are dying on the table, getting, all of this work done to appease social media or to appease these men that are not laying on these tables trying to get argumentations and stuff done to their penis, trying to make they chest puff out more and all this other type of crazy stuff that, this pressure from society is placed on women to have to do. And I understand what you were saying about the whole Nicki Minaj. Yes, Nicki Minaj definitely started this whole, getting butt injections and, breasts and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be, done. That her complete package definitely solidified her and the whole music industry, along with her rap skills, because she is a very talented woman. So that's one thing we cannot deny. Her talent, along with her overall look, helps to elevate her to the next level.
Yes.
I would agree with you on that. However, I don't think every woman has to do that to get to that next level. You might not necessarily make it to the level of a Nicki Minaj or to the level of Lil Kim or Cardi B or any of these women, but you will make it to a point in the game where you're comfortable and you're getting money and you're alive. You know what I'm saying? But if that's what she want to do, kudos to her. I just don't think that society should be pressuring these women to go and go do that. Too many women have lost their life. I mean, and look at K. Michelle. K. Michelle had a stupid booty.
Yes, she did.
A stupid booty. I mean, the booty was huge. And then look at the complications that she had facing sickle cell, facing what is that not leukemia, I forgot, it's something else that she was facing that she said her doctor said, you know, because it's falling into her bloodstream and all of these surgeries that she's having to go through to get that stuff removed years later. Like, it's not even worth it at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're putting your life on the line for all of this stuff.
You are, but it's the price that you pay if you want to make it in this business as of right now. Until we see a flat chase it, skinny girl, change it up and just change. I don't really see that happening in the next 10 years because of what Nicki Minaj ushered in. It's embedded in the DNA of female hip hop unless somebody else come up. We don't know right now, but as of right now, that's where it's at.
I think you're looking. I disagree. I think you're looking for it more so like on a mainstream. But I mean, look at how many pop artists that don't even have all of that stuff going on. Look at, I mean, you got the Coi Leroy that's coming out. You have Asian Doll. You have all of these other women that don't have all of these surgeries and that is natural, you know, that don't have all of that stuff going on and it's still getting posted on social, on blogs, still getting media attention. It may not be to the magnitude of a Nicki or a Cardi, but they're still getting it. What about Megan? Megan didn't have any of that stuff done, and she's still getting it. It's in her natural body. Megan booty ain't all that big. It just look big because all she has on is cheeky and have thongs on. So she makes it look big, but it ain't that big. Megan booty ain't all that big. Megan,
but she big and stylish. She's feminine and she ain't wearing no Timberland boots and no fitted cap, rapping like a dude. So she give you that stallion. You know what I'm saying? She give you that stallion. So that look is working for her. But for Erica Banks, she's very small compared to her competitors. She's tiny. You know what I'm saying? Flat chested. So Erica Banks said what she said. She said she getting her boobs done. I don't care. That's what Erica said. So.
Well, that's what she said. So anyways, moving along. Let's go to Kamala.
Okay.
The whole statement that you made as far as like with Kamala, I disagree. You said that she had to fall in suit and fall in line with Joe Biden. She could have got up there and not made a statement at all about America not being racist. She chose to make a statement. So even whether or not she agreed or didn't agree, she didn't have to go up there and set Black people back hundreds of years of what we've been fighting for as far as saying that America is racist. By her getting up there doing that, it made us look bad and it gave us all of us a slap in the face. She could have just sat up there and ate her food and not even made a comment to say America is not racist, because we clearly know that America is racist and has been racist and is still racist as it comes to Black people. I mean, statistics is already showing that it's clearly there. No other group, no other ethnicity, no other segment of people get the brunt of what Black people get in this country.
Facts. I agree with you on that. And if she would, but her answer was a good answer though. Even though she said it's not, she gave some facts because she knew that was going to be a word or a catchphrase that conservatives would just throw her to the fire with. But she said it's some stuff that's going to.
Her answer was not a good answer because she wants to say that things is rooted in white supremacists. And she wants to just continually to target a specific subset of people. Black people have been targeted by all nationalities.
Right.
Asian people don't like Black people. White people don't like Black people.
Do you think Joe Biden should have made the statement? Do you think Joe Biden should have made the statement? Do you think President Biden should have made it? It would have came out better if he would have made it.
Biden should have made the statement. No, because guess what? He would have gotten the same slack because guess what? He got on the Breakfast Club and what statement he made? You ain't Black if you don't vote for me.
But that's not the
So,
same as saying America is
America
racist.
is not-
That's coming from a white,
Yeah,
a powerful
but
white
if
man.
America is not racist. Oh, so what you're saying is that should Joe Biden have gotten up there and said that America is racist?
Yeah, it would have been
Yes.
it would have
He
been
should have.
it would, and then Kamala could have said it. It would have been better if he would have led the charge and said it, because he's the president. Kamala Harris cannot go against President Biden. It's just not going to work. They have to be a united front, even though it may go against her views, because she's very liberal when it comes to pay with the $15 an hour. When it comes to it was a lot of other stuff that she stood for that even Biden did not even stand for. She called Biden out about the busing, but she can't do that now because she's in the administration. So you know, she had to play game. This is a political game.
About that, but I feel like
Right.
these are conversations that Biden and Kamala should have behind the scenes before they go before the podium and make these statements on national TV. Because, like I stated, for her to make that statement is a huge slap in the face, because America is racist. Everything that they said that they were going to do for Black people have nothing been done as of yet for Black people.
Well, this is what they did for Black farmers. They gave 50, how many billions? I think 5 billion or 10 billion to Black farmers. But according to Roland Martin, they haven't received their money yet. But in that recovery plan that just passed, it was like 10 billion to Black farmers. And that's why Tim Scott came out with that statement on Face the Nation. He said Black farmers should not just be getting a check if you're not giving a check to white farmers. So they did do something for Black farmers. So we still got to give them time, and we still call them out to fire, but they did do that. And that's why Tim Scott made that statement and what he made. Because they did give they gave Black farmers, I think 5 billion or 10 billion. Don't quote me on that, in the new package that they just passed. But they do need to do more for Black people, period. I agree with you on that. Specifically for us as Black people, they do. I agree. They need to do it now. They need to do it now.
Right. Because you're talking about a subset of people. I'm talking about Black people as a whole. Like what they're doing for Asian people as a whole.
Right.
With the whole Stop Asian Hate, with the whole $50 million, with the whole now prosecuting anyone that touched an Asian person, they're getting prosecuted as a hate crime. And it doesn't even have to be hatred towards them. You can go on the streets and see an Asian person and see they purse and rob them, and you're going to get charged with a hate crime, which if you go rob a Black person, you ain't getting charged with no hate crime. So why are you getting charged with a hate crime? Because of a crime that you commit. You just seen a person slipping and you put their book, but now all of a sudden they're charged with hate crimes for anything that is committed against Asians.
And we thank you so very much for calling in, sister. You're right. I'm going to go to the next caller. Okay, y'all.
Have a good day, Wiley.
Thank you. You too. Ooh, y'all is dragging me in these comments. I never get dragged. When the moderators are dragging you, you already know. They don't like it. Most of the moderators, all of my moderators, I think, is Black women. 7507, call you on air.
Well, you about to get dragged some more. How you doing, Wiley?
How you doing? I thought this was Erica Banks. I'm like, hey, Erica.
No, I'm not Erica, but I am BV in the chat.
Yes.
So, okay, now you know I love you, but we got to get into some things. So, Wiley, let me get this straight. You up there talking about this lady got to get surgery on her body. What about Ariana Grande? What about Zendaya? What about Billie Eilish? Why do people got to have big butts and boobs to be successful? Can you riddle me that?
That's the industry. Unfortunately, it's sad that they have to do that, but that's the industry right now.
Well, no, that's not, because you're not answering my question. Ariana Grande don't have big boobs and butts.
But she's not relevant right now. I mean, Ariana Grande is relevant, but she's not a female rapper. She's not a female. She's not a female rapper.
Are you serious?
She's not a. I'm talking about female rapper.
Billie Eilish.
I'm talking about a female rapper right now.
Okay, all right, okay. Let's stay on that. Let's stay on that for a second. Wiley.
Yes,
do you understand that you're not saying this girl got to get a new outfit or she got to get a new wig? You're saying she has to fix her body She can literally risk her life. How would you feel if you persuaded her to get surgery on her breast and she died on the operating table?
If you know, again, she says she want to do it, so don't try to just make it about me, Erica Banks.
What if you persuaded these hooligans into bullying her?
No, it's not bullying. It's my opinion. I'm not in her camp telling, oh, you better do this. She said what she said. It's a topic. She said what she said. And if she were to pass away, I'll be hurt by that if she were to pass away. But again, it's her decision to get the surgery because I ain't paid for it. It's her decision.
Okay. Well, I see what you're saying. And let's see. Let me look at these comments as I talk. Let me see if somebody trashing me. Anyway, but let's look, Wiley. What I'm saying is, I get that, what you're saying, the female rap, yes, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, yeah. But like the other caller was saying, what are they going to look like 20 years from now? I mean, you're literally trying to change your body, risking your life for a short-term career. Nicki Minaj, I mean, people, they going to probably get me for this, but literally, you know, her little phase is over. I love Nicki. I'm a huge fan of Nicki Minaj, but let's just be real. She's not really popping like that anymore. So she fixed her body to be popping for what, 10 to 15 years? Is that worth it?
So you're saying Nicki Minaj is not popping right now?
I don't think so. Not compared to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallions and the, what are them girls' names? The City Girls? Whatever. Not compared to them. But like I said, I don't want them barbs trashing me. I do love Nicki. I'm not just saying that Nicki is the GOAT, but I'm just saying she is not respected as she should be. So my point is, she got all that surgery for what? For what?
To look beautiful.
She does, but at the same time, no one cares.
Well, we thank you so very much for calling in, for keeping it real.
Well, anyway, love you, Wiley.
Love you. Okay, thank you so much.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. The views of the caller is not the views of Wiley. We actually love Nicki Minaj. Actually, I had a dream about Nicki, that I was interviewing Nicki Minaj, and it was a beautiful interview that we did. We went all in. We talked about a lot of stuff. In my dream, it was a great dream. I don't know how I met her, but she said, "Hey, I'll come on your show." I think I was at a industry party, and she was there in the kitchen, and I was in the kitchen, and I just gave her one of my cards, and she gave it to our manager, and we had hooked up this interview. So it was a dream that I had of just interviewing Nicki. So, and we had got into it all, the whole conversation of it. So I just want to say I love Nicki. I think that she's a beautiful woman, and I'm glad that she got her breasts and stuff done, because you know I wouldn't like Nicki if she was flat chested. Just my humble opinion. 8018 caller, you're on the air.
Now, I love you.
I love you too.
But I have got to call you out. I'm not going to call you out behind the scenes. No, I am going to call you out behind the scenes. When I call you later on, me and Dave are going to call you on the three-way. But right now, I have got to drag you. First of all, Nicki said no. You have been roasted and going on Nicki Minaj since Cardi B came out. You have had your chat triggered each and every time you bring that subject up. We are not going to fall for it. Now, as far as Erica Banks, Wiley, if you don't shut your church boy ass up, I will pass after you for the curse words I'm about to say. Who the hell are you? You like long skirts. You want in long skirts. You don't want to with tight clothes on. Shut your church boy ass up. Okay? We have had it with you trolling the chat. If the chat agrees, okay, I say throw some tomatoes at Wiley today because he is trying to trigger us. We're going to shut it all the way down. Number one, don't come for Nicki no more. And number two, Erica Banks don't need to get a boob job. Somebody said it just in the chat. All she got to do is work out. I don't agree with her getting plastic surgery because when she does, she's going to look like the rest of them. She stands out to me. She's different. What's wrong with being different?
It's nothing wrong, but if you want to sell,
Wiley.
if she want to sell, you got to put yourself in Erica Banks' shoes. She want to compete in this business, and she knows she got to go under the knife and get some silicone to compete and get more of the market. That's just how she feels.
Oh, no. Somebody, she said it, the last caller, BB, I think it was, just said Ariana Grande. She is a pencil.
But she's not a female rapper, though.
It doesn't matter, Wiley. I don't think, does Milano have big boobs? I don't know. I don't know. But it's just, she's not the only one out there that does not have breast implants. I mean, what's the Asian doll? Look at Asian doll. Asian doll has gotten so, and I like.
When the last time Asian doll had a hit?
So
Asian doll didn't have no hit. Asian doll don't have a hit. She haven't had a hit like Nicki or Cardi or Megan.
Asian doll, what is it? She's not on a label. Asian doll, what is it?
She independent, but ain't nobody checking for no Asian doll like that. Like she have had a hit in forever. Ain't nobody checking for Asian doll.
Wiley.
I'm just saying.
As soon as I get back in the chat,
okay,
I am throwing tomatoes at you.
But Erica Banks said she's getting a booze job. But she said it. She said she's getting a booze job, and I don't care. That's what Erica Banks said. Did you see what Erica Banks said?
But my point is, so what? We don't care. Don't nobody. That is so old and played out. Do you know how many of these? Look, okay, Beyonce. Beyonce got big boobs from having kids. Okay? But she was still selling music. And when they get that plastic surgery, when they gain weight, it has to go somewhere. It does not look right on everybody. I do not say that Erica Banks needs to get a boob job. I'm going in the chat so I can throw my tomatoes at you and, keep doing my job moderating. I love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye-bye. Okay. All right. The number is 616-716-8447. Okay.
Not get boobs and still a successful career. Okay. So,
you break it up some. You break it up some.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So Lil Kim had a very successful career prior to getting all of this surgery. Not this Lil Kim, the old Lil Kim. Very successful. No breast, no booty, and she was very successful. Trina does not have any boobs at all, period.
But she got a butt, though.
Booty. Okay, that's natural. She was born with that, and she still had a successful career. You got Flo Milli, okay? Flo Milli don't have no work and nothing, none of that stuff done, and she still has a successful career. You understand? You got Ruby Rose. You got all of these other rappers that's coming up that is natural, petite, that don't have breast job, don't have boobs, don't have a booty or a booty job done, and they are beautiful and they are successful in their own right, in their own lane. So you do not have to get a boob job. There are plenty of artists before time and plenty of artists currently right now that is still being successful. Remy Ma, Foxy, none of those girls got boobs. The Brat, Missy, none of these people got boobs. Eve had a little titty, and they were all still successful. They all still went mainstream. They all still, were very solidified. So you don't have to get a boob job. I understand that that's what society expects, and that's what men lust after. But I don't think that it's necessary for women to go in and sit on the table and get these argumentations done. So I'm just trying to tell you, there are successful women in rap that did not get boobs, that have flat chest, small breasts, and they still was able to be successful, Wiley.
I feel you on that. Well, we thank you so much for that. But again, a lot of those people that you name ain't have the mass success of Nicki Minaj and all that. But Missy in the 90s, different era. Nick Kim in a whole different era. The Brat, whole different era. Trina, whole different area. Nicki Minaj changed the entire industry with big boobs and a big body, thick body. So what I'm saying is,
what about Dej Loaf haven't got it, and Dej Loaf has had a successful career.
but that's
Dej Loaf has had let it try me. What you mean? What are you
I'm talking about the Nicki Minaj era and the Megans, the Cardis. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about now, sis. We're talking about now. And that's what Erica Banks said, quote, I'm getting a booze job, period.
Even in the now, there are still female rappers that has not gone under the knife and has not gotten any type of alimentation and still have somewhat of a successful career. They're building their career, they're building their portfolio, even in the now. And just because Erica Banks go get breast, who's to say that she's just gonna blow up and be the next Nicki Minaj? I mean, just because she go get breast, Dream Doll, there's women that got the breast and got the booties and they still not on the level of a Nicki Minaj. So what about that? Just because she go get her titties done, that don't mean she's gonna be the next Nicki Minaj. She still has a lot of leg work, a lot of footwork that she has to do to even be solidified to that level of a Nicki Minaj.
I feel you on that.
It's gonna be based strictly on her talent, not about her breast. So, anywho.
All right. Bye-bye. I want to go back to this video that I said this back in 3 months ago, and I have the video here of me actually saying this, and I have the timestamp. So here we go.
By any means necessary. Okay, but let's move on. Now I said that y'all let me know in the chat, and I want to get into Erica Banks. Y'all know I love Erica Banks. I was actually in the gym today. I went to the gym early this morning. I go there early, so I did my first day of the gym. It was highly successful. I think I burned like 300 calories today. I was on the treadmill, and it was very, very great. It was very powerful today because I was able to. I slept very well because I wasn't really sleeping. So once I left the gym, I slept like a newborn baby. I slept really well. And I think better in the morning as well. So I went to the gym, and one of the main artists that I was listening to was Erica Banks. I was listening to a lot of Erica Banks music, and the way how she deliver her lyrics and her style is just boom, boom, boom. It hits you, right? And when you're working out and you have her in your ears, let me tell you, listen to Bust It, listen to Hell No, listen to those tracks working out, and come back to me and to tell you how you feel. When you listen to, I'm telling you, when I was listening to Erica Banks, I was listening to her music. When it came to it, I was like, wow, okay, let me go and listen to it. And I was listening to it, and definitely all these hoes were definitely great too. So I was really, really in there, and I was just working out. Like, I felt good in that gym this morning, and the sweat was just being there. When you go to the gym, you really sweat. But Erica Banks got some good news because she signed a deal with Warner Brothers, with a deal with them. So I guess that's going to bring more money, more distribution, more exposure for Erica Banks. Maybe it would open up for Erica Banks to work with artists that signed to Warner Brothers, but she signed with them. So I was reading some comments, and people were just dragging the situation, talking about that's Megan's son. She's a copycat. I'm still not going to be a fan of hers and all of that. And I was in the comments, Neighborhood Talk comments, and I was pretty much putting it out there. I said Erica Banks works really hard for her musically. She works hard. She's young, she's talented, and she's hungry. And she don't sound nothing like Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, Erica Banks are totally two different sounds. Even when you listen to Bust It, it is not no Megan sound. It's totally two different sounds. And if they have the same type of sound, probably it comes from them coming from Texas. So when you listen to Erica Banks, she got her own sound. Now, when you go on her page, she just reached 1 million views on Bust It. So that's great. She's actually on iTunes right now. If you go to iTunes and you look at the charts, her record is definitely on the charts. Her rap song is definitely on the charts right now. You go into the rap charts, you definitely see her come through and doing really good as a singer. So that's really great for Erica Banks. And of course, Nikki followed her. And I've been put it out there, and I said Nikki is going to work with Erica Banks. That's going to be a great move, Erica. Just a follow along. A lot of the barbers went in to find and track down Erica Banks, and they started to listen to her music. They started to follow her. They, when Busted, it even hit 1 million. Once she got that follow for Nikki, it got over 1 million views. Once she got that follow, now she's now her song is competing with on iTunes. Once she got that follow, just alone getting a follow from the Queen, got her all this stuff. And mind you, Busted came out 7 months ago, and it's growing. Now it's at 1.1 million. So that's good for Erica Banks. That means her sound is gaining traction. So I think that's great. So a lot of people, if you need to hear and see Erica Banks, go to her channel. Go to her. I'm going to drop it in the link in the comments. If you all did not get a chance to hear about Erica Banks, you never heard of Erica Banks, I'm going to post it in. You judge it for yourself. Go and watch the video. I'm going to post it in the comments right now. If you never heard of her, she's good. And I'm not even going to tell you because I've heard a lot of trashy female rappers. But when it comes to Erica Banks, she's one of the top ones. Okay, she is the future of female hip hop. Okay, she got what it takes. She's with a great label, in my humble opinion, that's invested in her, letting her branch off and do other deals with other labels to distribute her product and to push her out there, to give her more deals, probably open her up to do more features with other mainstream artists. So it's really great. That's the future. Like she's going to be in the top 10 as female rappers. You know what I'm saying? She's going to be up there. She's already on the right track. She's not really beefing with nobody. She's staying focused. She's traveling the country. Her songs is very catchy and is really, really good. Now, when it comes to somebody posts Cupcake, and I'm not got nothing against Cupcake, it's just, unfortunately, the consumers cannot latch on to Cupcake. Cupcake been here for a while, and unfortunately, the consumers do not latch on to her music.
Ain't nobody latching on to Cupcake because Cupcake is just not that desirable in the face. So you all can go back to that video, and I believe I said it in that live about Erica Banks' body and stuff like that. But I just gave my opinion, and I know it's a lot of people out here that's not going to like my opinion and all of that, and it is what it is. Comment below, let me know how I did and all that stuff like that, because it is, the reason why I don't like Cupcake, she sounds too manly. I want you to be feminine. It's something that I want to. She just ain't my type of girl. Erica Banks is one because when I go to the gym, I like her style. But looking at her, she'll just be like one of my homegirls. She ain't gonna be a type of girl that I'll be like, oh, I want to smash, I want to hit that. She's just not my type. She's too flat chested, in my humble opinion. Okay, all right. So we still love y'all. I still love each and every one of y'all. I want to make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Make sure y'all leave us a comment. And this is where it goes. I gave my opinion. Okay. All right. Thank you so much to everybody that gave us cash apps today. Thank you. I will be in Atlanta. We have any Atlanta fans? I will be in Atlanta on May. Let me make sure I get the date. Give me a show. On May 14th, 15th, and 16th. So I want to do something on that Friday night. Maybe go to a club or a bar on May 14th because I'll be flying in the nighttime. So it'll be like 9:30 when I make it. So I probably want to do like a club or a bar or something. We could do bar hopping if you drink. Yeah. And then May 15th, I'll be doing maybe we could do like brunch or lunch or something. And then I'll be doing Monique's show. Sunday, I fly out real early Sunday, so I won't be able to meet anybody on Sunday. So we'll be in Atlanta, okay? And I will actually be in Chicago on May the 20th through the 25th. I'll be in Chicago. I'll be spending time with family, but I still can spend time with you. So if you want to go out to dinner or go out to bar hop, we could do that. Patreon people, I will be getting some content for Patreon. So for that. So I just want to update you all on that. Okay. What do you want to do? What the hell that have to do with you buying her music while I'm trolling? Everybody want me on bingo. Like, I'm gonna have to do my audition because I want to make money. I don't want to do it for free. So so I'm gonna have to join. Over there it's really messy, and I'm gonna have to be messy because some of the girls don't really like me over there. And then I may get a Jason Lee interview because Jason Lee be joining panels and stuff like that. So if y'all want me to join, I don't know what kind of topics I'm gonna do over there, but y'all let me know. What should I be doing over there? Okay, y'all let me know. Really trying to plan a meet and greet. Okay, I'll really try to plan to meet you there. Okay, I would love to meet you. Okay, you just get on. Okay, I need to get on there. Okay, we gonna have to make it happen. Okay, I'm gonna be real messy over there too. I'm gonna be real messy. You can be flat. Can I be flat chested? Hold on. Can I be flat chested over there? And there's nothing wrong with being flat chested. I'm chunky. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with being flat chested. You know, it's nothing wrong with that. I just have to give my opinion. Actually, I want to say this really quickly. I was on Fashion Over Men. So I got a tracksuit that I might wear to Monique's show. I'm trying to find something else to wear, like a nice black button up and stuff like that. So I might have to go to the mall because I need like a 3XL because I wear like a 3XL because I really want to look nice. Because it's me, I think Day going, and then I think D1 coming in Atlanta. There's a lot of people I want to see in Atlanta. And I definitely want to meet Tasha K. I would love to meet her. It's a lot of people I would love to meet, but I'm not gonna say everybody's name. I would just, I'll have to meet some people in private. I don't want to say everybody's name. That's not really sister like that over there. Okay. All right. I left and came back and Wiley changed his opinion. Y'all dragged it. No, I haven't changed my They dragged me today. Damn. I got dragged in these comments today. Y'all did drag me today. I would just keep my comments to myself, but y'all drag me today. It's okay. Y'all drag me today. Okay. Yes. So 2 Men and a Lady Sunday. We're doing it. Hopefully we can bring it back. Hopefully it all depends upon the ladies' schedule and the men's schedule. So we want to thank all the people that came over and showed us love. Okay. Thank you, everybody that came over and showed us love. But we're going to be definitely bringing that panel back. I really, really want to bring it back with Storm and 7. It was just, our chemistry was good. So if y'all in Storm chat, ask Storm. I think Storm said he'll do it again. So we got to email him. I would love to bring it back with 7 and Storm because that was just a good panel with them. Okay. Funny show today while you were cutting up today. I love the show. I still love y'all. I still love all y'all. It is what it is. I just gave my opinion. Let me make sure Erica Banks didn't block me. Hold on. Let me make sure. Hope I ain't get blocked, y'all. Let me check my Twitter. Because somebody said I was blocked. Hold on. I'm checking right now. Let me check. Okay, no, I'm not blocked. She not following me, though. I don't know why she not following me. I don't understand that. Okay, she ain't following me, but let me make sure she ain't blocking me on Instagram. Let me make sure. Hope I ain't blocked. Did she block me? No, she ain't blocked me. So, guess what it is? We are not blocked. Yes, I wear like a 3XL. Hell yes, I'm big. But I'm 6'2", so it flows well. Okay. I got another 2 Men and a Lady coming. Old episode that I might restream today. I'm not leaving her no voice though. Y'all tell her to come on the show. Y'all use y'all power. and tell her to come on the show, okay? Y'all use y'all power and tell her to do the show. All right, so should we do an after show on Station Head? I don't know. Should we do an after show on Station Head? Let me see. Okay, didn't know you were tall. Yes, I'm 6'2", so I'm not like I'm 6'2". Y'all let me know 6'2" and stuff like that. So you meet me. Let me do an after show on Station Head. Let me make sure I'm on here because I had one on my troll. Let me not say that. Because when I be want to listen to other platforms, most of these other places be having me blocked, so I have to listen to on my other account. So let me make sure I log in the right one. Oh, child. Okay. Yes. I'm 6'2" and everything like that. And we gonna get this weight down. I promise you on that. We gonna get that down. Cause when I go to Atlanta, I'm gonna ask they how I look. You look okay. They probably gonna lie to me and say I look all right. Oh wow. So I'll be in Atlanta. Can you believe it? I'm nervous too to meet y'all. So I'm nervous to meet like Dan, everybody, and D. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay. Give me a second. I'm getting it together. Okay, we'll be live on Station Head. I'm gonna do this real quickly for y'all. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Cause I rarely come out. It's when you see me come out, hold on, y'all. We'll talk about it on Station Head. I haven't been out in forever. Okay? Okay? I haven't been out in forever, so we'll see y'all over there on Station. Make sure y'all like it over there. We still need y'all to send us some coins over there on Station Head. Was it diamonds? Yes, we definitely need y'all to send us some diamonds. Let me go ahead and start the live. Oh, wait a minute. Let me order me some because I'm hungry. Homie, no harm. Why order me some? Y'all go ahead and talk about yourselves. What I'm gonna order today? Do I want me some chicken? Do I want me some chicken? Because I'm gonna have to order me some. I'm hungry. I don't mean no harm. That's why I gain weight because I'll be ordering stuff. No, that's why I hate when they do that. I'm about to order me some. I'm hungry. I don't mean no harm. It's a chicken shortage? Really? Please don't tell me that. It's a chicken shortage? And I never ordered from this place. But I'm sure gonna order from because I'm hungry. I have to order me some. I'm sorry. I am hungry. You can say whatever you want to say. I am hungry. DM me on Instagram. Okay, we going live on Station Head. Because by the time this Station Head show is over with, my food should be here. And I ain't talking about get my food. Yeah, I'm ordering my chicken. Okay, let me go live on Station Head. Okay, let me make sure it's money in my account while I'm up there ordering this chicken. Because, child, that'd be embarrassing if this ain't no money in this account. I should have used my credit card. Give me a second, y'all. I'm brainstorming out loud. Okay. Oh, okay, it's some in there. Okay. I can order the chicken. I can order the chicken. Okay. All right. See y'all over there on Station Head. Peace. Oh, Erica Banks, where you at?